Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
As we do always, let's start with that extended forecast. Looking into the weekend, look how stormy it is. 2 storms coming in with snow and a winter weather advisory for tomorrow at Saturday, especially in the morning for the Treasure Valley. And then a little later as we go through the state, the biggest impacts will be in the mountains, of course. Drying out for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, staying cold with temperatures in the 30s, although we get close to 40 on Sunday. That's why we may not have as much accumulation. Another really big storm could come in for Thursday. We'll have to keep an eye on that one, too. So what's going to happen in the mountains? 3 to 6 inches of snow in Long Valley. So for the McCall area, Donnelly, Lake Fork, right there in the flat Round Valley, 3 to 6 inches during the day. So a snowstorm going on, especially in the morning, but it will last much of the day, and the snow will just pile up on those higher elevations. Another 3 to 6 could fall on Sunday. So for the weekend, 6 to 12 inches. If you're traveling to Long Valley and you don't live there now, be prepared for very wintry travel. Low temperatures in the teens, highs only in the 20s. Very poor road conditions through the entire weekend, and then more snow coming in for much of next week, Tuesday through Friday. So we had sunshine today, but the high clouds are beginning to drift on into the Treasure Valley here. Here's our storm system, and snow is already approaching Pendleton right now in Kennewick. It is tracking southeast. It will head in our direction. It will break out in the mountains to the north of the valley first, and then eventually the impacts of the storm will move on in. It's a classic snowmaker for the Treasure Valley, where it's coming from the north, bringing cold air in so it doesn't warm up and turn to rain. Plus, it's just clipping a little bit of the ocean here, catching some water in the Gulf of Alaska, and that will bring in enough moisture so it's not that dry, and there's a good moisture source for the central mountains and the Boise Mountains for some pretty heavy snow coming in. So the futurecast shapes up like this. Here is midnight with a chance of snow showers breaking out, certainly even in the foothills, and then eventually breaking out into the Treasure Valley. There it is, 2, 3 in the morning, and now 7 o'clock, snow covering everybody here in the Treasure Valley with these pockets of moderate snow coming in. Less down along the Snake River. That's pretty typical with a situation like this. As we go into the afternoon, by midday, 1 o'clock, it'll start to break up. Similar to Thursday with snow showers coming in. It could even be some grapple mixed in, those little snow pellets, maybe even a lightning flash as a little thunderstorm tries to form, and the wind will start to howl during the afternoon. Now we'll get melting later in the day, but we could get snow showers at night at 9 o'clock. It looks like it's clear, and we may get a stray snow shower after dark to cause more ice to reform in the roadways, but the road conditions will be horrible in the morning and much improved during the afternoon. Total snow accumulations, the chart doesn't show as much as with the last storm, but it shows it in the very similar areas. The heaviest amounts in this deeper blue, Boise, north side of Boise, up towards Eagle, and then the foothills especially, 4 to 8 inches could fall in the foothills. And then between Boise and Mountain Home, just east of Boise, could be horrible travel conditions tomorrow morning, especially. Less snow towards Homedale. It shows just a little bit of a trace there, a ½ inch in the Ontario area, 10.5 inches in the Owyhee Mountains tomorrow. There's at least 7 at Bogus Basin, with another 7 to 10 coming in for Sunday. This is what's happening up in the mountains. Tamarack will probably have the same as Brundage, about 8 inches or so. Pine will get a lot of snow out of this also. In the Magic Valley, later in the day, at least 2 to 3 inches of snow likely, with Pomerelle Resort getting a lot of snow. So my exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today, there it is, snow flying in the morning, wind across the ridge tops. Not a storm to mess around with, a lot of wind, so snow and blowing snow in the mountains. We may get to 41 though in the afternoon in the Ontario area because of that northwest wind, colder further to the east. In the mountains, 4 to 6 inches of snow with 6 to 12 inches likely in the higher peaks around the ski areas. And that's just for tomorrow, heading into tomorrow evening, with more snow tomorrow night into Sunday. 4 to 9 inches for the east central mountains. Everybody's under a winter weather advisory except the Owyhee Mountains, where we have that winter storm warning in effect. And so if you look across the entire valley in the extended forecast, 1 to 4, some places could get 5, and the places near the Snake River and the western part of the valley will get less on Saturday. And there's a potential for a little bit more snow during the day on Sunday than that 1 inch, but I still think we'll get that melting. So it's really hard to see it all on the ground at the same time, because this time of year it's really hard to keep it there with the warmer temperatures in the afternoon. But welcome to winter.
It's coming.